Well, as we await to hear from President Trump in the Oval Office, he is planning to spend the weekend in Washington, pushing House Republicans and Senate Republicans to unite and pass his one big beautiful bill, setting a hard deadline once again in a new Truth Social post here, demanding the House be ready to send it to my desk before July 4th. So let's bring in Texas Republican Senator John Cornyn. He is a member of the Finance and Budget Committee. Senator, good to see you. Good to have you on the show. I want to first ask you about this meeting with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. He came to the Hill today, had lunch with you all. What did he say to you? What was the mood like? And what do you think about this July 4th deadline?
Well, the president's cabinet has been very clear. The president wants this bill done, and he wants it done by July the 4th. And basically, they were able to announce some real progress for the first time on the state and local tax deduction issue, which is so important to some of the New York House members, and without whom the speaker would have a very difficult time getting the votes necessary to pass it. So that represents some real progress.
So it sounds like Democrats smell some blood in the water after this parliamentarian came out and said some things had to be omitted from this package, including some massive Medicaid cuts that are going to displeasure House Republicans. This is what Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer just said today. Watch.
Republicans are scrambling and rushing. They know their bill is terrible. They don't want the American people to see what's in it. Republican leaders probably don't even want their members to know what's in the bill, or else it'll never get done. There's no good reason for Republicans to chase a silly deadline. None.
Senator, one of the things that the parliamentarian wants removed is this obligation, basically, where illegal immigrants wouldn't be able to get Medicaid benefits. That's something Republicans really wanted to see in there, and now apparently it's not going to be in there. I keep hearing that you can just change some of the wording around in this bill text and still get what you want. Is that possible?
Yes, and this is pretty routine. Once the parliamentarian makes an advisory ruling, it is just advisory, then the parties can go back and try to rewrite it to address the concern. And because of the special nature of this budget reconciliation process that doesn't have to get 60 votes, it's a 51 vote process, but it can't be primarily policy oriented. So we're back at the drawing board and going to try to fine tune it. The problem is some of the states like California use their own state funds to pay for Medicaid benefits. Federal funds cannot be used under current law.
So is there a need for the parliamentarian? I mean, there are some folks in your own conference that would like her to go away.
Well, the parliamentarian enforces the Senate rules, but ultimately the members of the Senate can override those rules. But that's a concern institutionally, because once you begin down that road, you get to be like the House, where it's strictly a majoritarian process. And then every time the White House changes, every time the majority changes in the Senate or the House, you have a whole new set of laws passed without the forcing a bipartisan consensus.
So would you support removing her?
I don't think it's necessary at this point, because I do think we're in the iterative process of going back and having her reconsider different arguments. And ultimately, I think we're going to get to the same goal.
When do you think we'll see the Senate vote?
Well, I understand the majority leader has said our aspirational goal is noon tomorrow. There's about 20 hours of debate, and then there's the vote-a-rama, which means we'll be voting probably most of the night. But we'll get this done, at least in the Senate, by Sunday, and then it's up to the House. Okay,
well, we know Americans are watching. There's a lot of tax cuts in this big, beautiful bill they're hoping for, and the president watching you all very, very closely, Senator. So you have a lot of work to get to. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.